Got Lost 45 by the Atlanta Rhythm Section on my fantasy playlist at number 15, September 29th, 1981. Alien by the Atlanta Rhythm Section. I believe it would be their last top 40 hit. The Atlanta Rhythm Section, the origins of the Atlanta Rhythm Section. They started out as a session band at Studio One, the famed Studio One in Dorfield, Georgia. Dorfield, a suburb of Atlanta, northern Atlanta, and they were from the remnants of the Candyman, Roy Orbison's backing band, along with the Classics Four, and they developed after playing some sessions. They developed into a band into their own right. J.R. Cobb joined the band in 1972. J.R. Cobb, formerly of the Classics Four, he co-wrote Spooky, co-wrote Stormy. Stormy hit back in 1969, and Spooky was later redone by the Atlanta Rhythm Section in 1979. But Studio One in Dorfield, Georgia, that brings to mind their first hit record. God, at the time I didn't care too much for it, but years later, decades later, I fell in love with this record. First hit record by the Atlanta Rhythm Section. Anybody remember Dorfield? Back in the late summer, early fall, 1974. Dorfield, classic Southern rock. And then the Atlanta Rhythm Section, they settled down. It was very laid back. Adult contemporary sounding records like So Into You in the spring of 1977, and there was Imaginary Lover, and which was laid back to the point of being bland, not trend-setting records by any means, but they were hit records just the same. Radio friendly, got loads of airplay, but they were capable of being edgy too. Came out with Jukin. I believe it was in 1976. That was a pretty cool record. Champagne Jam, that was in 1978. And of course, I'm not going to let it bother me tonight. Vivid memories of that one from the summer of 78. Remembering listening to the lyrics of it, lyrics of absolute resignation, anger, and like, hey, I don't give a, you know what? I'm not going to let it bother me tonight. I'm gonna sit down and open myself a can of beer and watch some sports. It's something like that. My favorite song by the Atlanta Rhythm Section, though, at the time was "Do It or Die." Anybody remember that? Song gave me a little backbone because of its inspirational lyrics. That was back in the summer of 1979. Remember listening to that song on Kicks 106 out of Birmingham. Well, anyway, we're going to Alien now at number 81. I mean, number 15 rather. It came out in 1981. That's what I meant to say. Went to number 29 on Billboard's Hot 100. That's it. It is a bona fide Lost 45. This is Atlanta Rhythm Section off my fancy playlist, the Bubbling 40. That's what I called it, Bubbling 40 fancy playlist. September 29th, 1981.